Believing in reincarnation doesn't just shape someone's spiritual outlook. It creates a profound lens through which they view existence, relationships, and self-growth. Rooted in the concept of the eternal soul, reincarnation believers develop unique perspectives and hidden abilities that stem directly from their belief in multiple lifetimes. These powers, tied to karmic principles and spiritual cycles, transform their lives in unexpected ways. Let's uncover the 10 deeply spiritual and practical abilities that make reincarnation believers stand out. 1. They notice soul patterns across lifetimes. For reincarnation believers, life isn't a random sequence of events. It's an intricate series of lessons meant for the soul's evolution. They are uniquely attuned to noticing patterns, whether in relationships, challenges, or recurring life scenarios, that they interpret as unfinished business or karmic lessons. They might observe that the same types of people or problems keep reappearing, leading them to reflect on why these elements are present. This ability to notice soul patterns allows them to approach problems with a perspective of resolution rather than frustration. For example, someone who consistently faces issues of trust might interpret this as a karmic theme from past lives requiring resolution. By identifying these patterns, reincarnation believers consciously work to break cycles, resolving them in ways that align with their higher self. This awareness transforms setbacks into stepping stones, allowing them to experience personal growth with a sense of divine purpose. They see these patterns not as punishments, but as opportunities to evolve and transcend limitations. 2. They think in terms of eternity, not just the present. Reincarnation believers hold an extraordinary ability to think beyond the confines of a single lifetime. They see their present circumstances as just one chapter in an endless book. This long-term perspective frees them from the fear of failure and allows them to approach life's challenges with patience and foresight. Their decisions are often guided by what will benefit their soul's journey, even if it requires sacrifices in the short term. For example, they might choose to leave a lucrative but unfulfilling career to pursue work that aligns with their values and purpose. They understand that material success in this life pales in comparison to the spiritual growth they aim to achieve across lifetimes. This mindset shapes their actions in profound ways, fostering a sense of peace and resilience. They are less likely to be discouraged by temporary setbacks, knowing that the impact of their efforts extends far beyond this lifetime. Their focus on eternity provides a unique strength and clarity in their decision-making. 3. They feel drawn to specific cultures and eras. Many who believe in reincarnation feel an inexplicable pull towards certain cultures, historical periods, or locations. This phenomenon, often attributed to past life connections, influences their preferences, passions, and even their careers. A believer might find themselves inexplicably drawn to Renaissance art or ancient Japanese traditions, feeling as though these elements are familiar in ways they can't logically explain. This deep connection often manifests in their hobbies or life paths. Some pursue historical studies, spiritual practices, or art forms tied to these past life connections. For example, someone who feels a strong affinity for ancient Egypt might dedicate themselves to studying its history or incorporate its symbols into their creative work. Others may find healing or inspiration by visiting specific places that resonate with their soul's history. This connection bridges their past and present, creating a sense of continuity. These experiences often deepen their understanding of their current life's purpose and provide a spiritual grounding that feels timeless. 4. They interpret emotions as karmic messages. For believers in reincarnation, emotions are not mere fleeting reactions. They are profound signals from the soul. Every feeling, from inexplicable joy to deep-seated fear, is interpreted as carrying karmic information. These emotions act as whispers from past lives, hinting at unresolved issues, unfinished lessons, or lingering energies that demand attention. Rather than dismissing these feelings, reincarnation believers view them as valuable opportunities for self-discovery and growth. For example, someone with a persistent fear of abandonment might attribute it to a past life where they experienced significant loss or betrayal. By delving into these emotions through introspection, they seek to uncover their karmic origins and address the lingering wounds. This often involves tools like meditation, energy work, or even past life regression therapy, which help unravel the emotional threads tying them to their previous incarnations. Through this process, believers achieve a level of emotional mastery and freedom that others might not experience. By acknowledging and addressing these karmic messages, they release burdens that no longer serve them, paving the way for clarity, peace, and purpose in their current life. This approach transforms emotions into powerful guides, enabling them to align with their soul's greater journey. 5. They sync their lives with spiritual energies. Reincarnation believers often have an intuitive ability to align themselves with the energy flows of the universe. They sense when opportunities or challenges arise as part of their karmic journey and adjust their actions accordingly. For example, they might avoid forcing outcomes during times of resistance, trusting that the timing will align when the energy is right. This harmony with spiritual energies often leads them to adopt practices like astrology, energy healing, or seasonal rituals. These tools help them fine-tune their actions to match cosmic rhythms, maximizing their potential for spiritual growth and karmic balance. They use this sensitivity to navigate life with a sense of flow and ease. By aligning their actions with the universal energies around them, they often experience greater synchronicity and success. This alignment creates a life that feels both purposeful and harmonious. 6. They recognize familiar souls. One of the most profound experiences for reincarnation believers is meeting someone who feels instantly familiar. They often describe these encounters as reconnecting with members of their soul family, a group of souls that reincarnate together to assist each other's growth. These connections are marked by immediate trust, deep understanding, or even unresolved tension. This recognition isn't limited to positive relationships. Sometimes difficult individuals in their lives are seen as karmic partners sent to teach valuable lessons. By viewing these connections through a spiritual lens, believers navigate relationships with patience and gratitude, even in the face of conflict. Believers value these connections deeply, often prioritizing relationships that feel spiritually significant. They see these bonds as opportunities for mutual growth and healing, enriching their lives in profound ways. Recognizing familiar souls fosters a sense of interconnectedness and reinforces their belief in the continuity of existence. 7. They have a clearer vision of their purpose. Unlike those who may struggle to find meaning in life, reincarnation believers often have a strong sense of their purpose. They believe that their current incarnation holds specific lessons and missions tied to their soul's evolution. Whether it's healing ancestral wounds, contributing to the community, or pursuing spiritual mastery, they approach life with intentionality. This clarity inspires them to focus on what matters most, avoiding distractions that don't align with their higher goals. Their actions are often motivated by a desire to create positive karma and ensure that their soul progresses toward enlightenment in future lifetimes. Their sense of purpose also drives them to make impactful choices in their careers, relationships, and personal growth. They often feel a deep sense of fulfillment knowing that their actions contribute to the greater good of their spiritual journey. 8. They act as custodians of karma. Karma isn't just a concept for reincarnation believers. It's a daily guide for their thoughts and actions. They understand that every decision, big or small, has spiritual consequences. This heightened sense of responsibility motivates them to live ethically, treating others with kindness and respect. This awareness often extends beyond personal interactions to include environmental and societal concerns. Many believers feel a duty to care for the earth or advocate for social justice, knowing that their actions ripple through time and space, affecting the collective karmic balance. Their role as custodians of karma ensures that they approach life with mindfulness and compassion. By striving to create positive impacts, they leave a legacy that benefits not only their current life, but their future incarnations as well. 9. They embrace the cycle of change. Reincarnation teaches that life is a continuous cycle of beginnings and endings. This belief gives believers a unique ability to embrace change, viewing it as an essential part of growth. They see transitions, such as moving, changing careers, or ending relationships, as opportunities to evolve spiritually. This perspective makes them adaptable and resilient, able to find meaning even in life's most difficult moments. They approach change not with fear, but with curiosity and gratitude, trusting that each ending paves the way for a new beginning in this life or the next. Their ability to embrace change also inspires others, as they model grace and acceptance in the face of uncertainty. This resilience strengthens their connections and reinforces their belief in the eternal nature of the soul. 10. They have the effortless capability to detach from the materialistic world. Detachment from material possessions and outcomes is a hallmark of reincarnation believers. They understand that clinging to the physical world or ego-driven desires creates unnecessary suffering and hinders their spiritual journey. This detachment allows them to experience life fully while maintaining a focus on their soul's higher purpose. This mindset doesn't mean they reject material success or joy. Instead, they approach life with a balanced perspective, enjoying what they have without letting it define them. This non-attachment fosters inner peace and allows them to live authentically, unburdened by societal pressures. Their detachment also enables them to navigate losses or setbacks with greater ease. They see material possessions and achievements as tools for spiritual growth rather than ends in themselves. This perspective helps them live a life of true freedom and fulfillment. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comment section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.